Mama il est poor, National President, Branch Association in America. I'll say on it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And then you be where I know it. Il est poor, après nous, mais à Dieu, yes, sir. Yes, I do. I sing away, more than okay. I say, I sing away, the VP, I'll say, yes, I know, I say, oh, yeah, demand the your baggage, Zamamo, you are not the only. My other, every hour. How I would in any metal. I have this one, not the years road way. Yeah, present me. Present Quiah, I say, oh, my Adamla, if you believe so, if we are down. Wow, yes, I know, yes, I know, yes, I know. Il est fort, again, yes, I know. Yet on peace to me. Treasure GTA. I said in your level. I'll say, hey, any are you out there? I put il for sale. Are your boy boy? Are your boy boy? You know what? Come on, they are away. Come back, so track back, so some are going to get the I said, what you want I want to say, I want my one also to you. I will be a comfort over you. Comfort Flaito. Comfort one blade, comfort one blade, so yeah, this are you come for I will know. Can you be well? I'll quite have one. Know what I will eat a poor say, oh, in a year, mammy down below. Mammy flan, you know about your bow, you know about that now. So there's some baby, my gribble see by your mother. Yeah, boy, you by you know. I am quite poor. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I am quite poor. Yeah. I am quite poor. So they go. Yes, so they down. I am quite poor. So they jump. You know, bow, young bow. Come on, they are away. I am quite poor. You know, you're young, them, my blade. So they young, them, my blade. I am quite poor. So veja, e baba blisa maso yo don brigade. Aya poipo. Oni bi anya e pete wa nya ma be ni o. Aya poipo. So veja, mo wi akwa lonzo di o. Aya poipo. How? So veja, ye boyo ba yenyo. Ani anyu priwe. Alonso ni Liberia me o eni ayisisi. Hold wo. Abele. Arrange $100 arrogance. Petit Georgie, planning you wait. Get away, outside, Ziabri. I your boy, I your boy, yeah, your boy. Nyongwa mati, matia na kira poisewo ayapoipo yeah ayapoipo ineza matia lula ayapoipo izabobuli debe iyemu iye prison webla oni panya disali prison panya woble prison woble panya disali kanu woble nyawe yo ayopoyo ke ayopoyo bawo no mablia nyojo le no mablia sule ile po o abla nyopa mala abla penu kama no de ablia we ile won play ayopoyo yeah ayopoyo ke ayopoyo bawo ayopoyo ah baby tika ge mable Injable awe otawa bagwa ke chipa we kwanye buli oni on one and 90 ayapoipo inatinieni mega ayapoipo haubi iye kwanti tambla ayapoipo then what by no my way ide anya onye bliwe agwajo aduglo yusu kwa iyo nyo kwa mate kila nyose adusu kwa idebe ani anyu priwe ano yombo adewo aje yombo mekansu yombo bo maruba to yin won lebe hawo ipable ya yosuba ayopoyo yeah ayopoyo bawo leni amoga iboni aloje ti anu pobla Kwipa una do mandin mongo boju atafiza matonde mania ye ayopoyo ge no ayopoyo awo Petit Jason tono yes sir mande agboyo dai sogo rat ya ge ya design ani echi wo Petit Diawo mande ayopoyo awo ayopoyo Shelly Lambla, Inge Shelly Lambla, ayapoipo, Shelly Mao, Uja, Abusurati, ayapoipo, Aye ile poipo, ile po, ayapoipo, Haunimi, ayapoipo, Tanotale, Aye ile poipo, ayapoipo, Kena mwemo pleo, Oni nyino ba yon ba il est temps à soi ne sont pas les gens pas tout qui ça m'a tout net il y a du temps il est pour yo by non ayopoyo by no ayopoyo ba ayopoyo
It's marvelous Josh
ayopoyo Mama il est pour National President French Association in America. I'll say on it.
It's marvelous Josh
Yes I do. Yes I do. And then you people I know il est à des il est pour après nous mais à Dieu yes sir il est yes I do Uja il est assez dans la I sing away more than okay Kawa mwabli I say agwaja mwabli agule I sing away the VP I'll say yes I know I know Uja tinandi mega zule Nyoba geje zama moju ono de o I have a this one, not the years road way. Uja, present one me. Present Mopia, I said, oh. Maya Dambla, if you believe in so, if we are down. Wow, yes, I know, yes, I know, yes, I know. I am going for il est pour again, yes, I know. I am going for I will know, I am going for you talk big Stevie, I am going for treasure, GTA. I said, in your level, I am going for I'll sell, babe, any are you out there? I am going for I put il est say, I put il est pour sell. I am going for you know what, you know, come on, they are play away. Pong bata, so track bata, so some are going to get I said, what you want to I want to say, I want my work, one also to you. I will eat comfort out, you know. Comfort flaito. Comfort one blade, comfort one blade, so. Play ya, this are you comfort, I want to know. Jenny, how you be well? I quite I know what it is. Il est pour assez, il n'y a mamie d'ambla, mamie flan, you know pas, you know pas that now Sunday some baby, my boss here by your mother, yeah boy you by you know. I am going for, yes I know, yes I know, I am going for, so le go, yes I bet that last way. I am going for, so le cha, you know about come on the amble. I am going for, you know you're young them my blade, so le young them my blade. I am going for, so le cha, if Baba please am so you don't be God. I am going for, only behind your head.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Good night, good afternoon, wherever you are around the world. Welcome to Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora with Doc Sayapode Esoteric. Let me do a sound check and make sure we are good here. If my sound is good on your side, please give me a thumb up, please. My sound is good on your side, please give me a thumb up, please. All right, good. So I'm having a wonderful, fantastic sound here. Hey, Stanley, how are you? Prosper, Maxwell, how you doing, guys? Welcome aboard, please. As you join, share the show for us, share the link for us. We will do appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us. I really, really appreciate you. All right, guys, it's another brand new edition of SADO County Best Platform Voices Sinoe coming to you here from the state of Maryland, these United States of America. Last week, we took some time off. We went on a little vacation, you know, wifey and I, and we went to Jamaica, you know, to, see the land of Marcus Garvey and Bob Marley. It was great. It was a great vacation out there. We miss you guys though, to be away from SADO County. That's something we surely miss, but we had a good time. A great experience in Jamaica. Yes. I wish Liberia was the way at least Jamaica is. During the campaign, during Josh Weah time, we heard Coastal Highway. I went to Jamaica and I saw Coastal Highway because Jamaica is an island. Went to Montego Bay. It's a tourist center. People come from around the world. They all over the place and they congregate. They have fun. So yeah, we drove. I mean, along the beach, the coastal highway, beautiful roads, the people, everything. I mean, literally working. They got the traffic lights, everything working. I mean, the major economy is tourism. It's the major economy, and so yeah, which we're going to get our eyes together as well. Yeah, Jimmy, I was impressed. The only thing that I didn't like was the smoking. There's a lot of smoking on this boat ride in the cruise, and there was a lot of smoking, which I was very very uncomfortable with. Another issue I had was um, the inflation of prices. You know, once you are not local, once they notice that you are not local, they increase the prices of practically everything. But I like to start the show by saying happy uh, belated Mother Day to my wife. Want to say also belated happy birthday to her as well, Manabodu Freeman. We had a good. She had a good birthday celebration in Jamaica. And we want to say thanks to all of our followers, our viewers, and your comments, your likes, your love that you share with us. We really do appreciate all of you. We want to say thank you for joining us, Mr. Chea. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Please do share the show for us. All right, guys, let's get into our program for today, what we have to share with you. We have a little packed agenda for today. So the first thing that we want to start with here is breaking news. We're going to be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Voice of Sinoe ED2 here, coming to you from these United States of America. So the breaking news, of which I think some of you may have gotten by now, ED2, the president of the Grand General Association in Americas, was re-elected recently at the national conference in Louisville, Kentucky. I can say landslide. She won in the race with a young man, Otavia Gilman. This is the opposition team here. They won against ED2 as a young others, and yeah, Manapoa came up as the victor during the election. Mr. Gilman and his team, they saw their shadow in the water. They know that they are not going to win. So the best the thing they could do for themselves is to boycott the election. But once you boycott the election, but the thing is, before they even boycotted the election, some of the members of some of the supporters of Mr. Gilman slew the team. They are already cast their votes, their ballots already. A couple of people, at least from the last count, the results about 37%, from the Gilman team, they cast their ballots. So Mr. Gilman did not do the people of Grand General Association in America's justice. He took the people from their homes, from their jobs, from their other activities, only to get to the ballot box and they asked the people not to vote. That was not just to the people. Whatever the case may be, Mr. Gilman should have given the people the opportunity to exercise their democratic franchise, to elect the person they want, but to discourage, to ask the people not to vote, that wasn't a good move. All right, but before we go into further analysis, we want to say congratulations to Madam ED2 on her re-election as the president of the Grand General Association for the next 3 years. She's going to be leading the people of Grand General, and I think the people did not err; they did not make a mistake to have elected Madam ED2. Yes, she's a wonderful, wonderful leader. I wouldn't support somebody who is not in the interest of our community or of our country or our county. Madam ED2 is a great leader, and I am optimistic and positive that for the next 3 years, there will be a revolution in the Grand Judges Association in Americas. Because when she took over, the organization had negative 25,000 United States dollars. And through her ingenuity, through her innovation, she was able to pay, defray the debt, the 25,000 United States dollars, and then now the budget, the account balance was positive when the convention was held in Kentucky. And the last time I checked from the convention, I was told that about $72,000 to $75,000 was raised. Unofficial numbers that we are getting right now. All right, so that was a successful convention. So we want to just play a video clip, clips from the convention, and seeing how well the convention was attended, how loved ED2 is, how much the people love this lady. So let's see. Let's play a quick, two short video clips here, and we're going to tell you other things that went on at the convention. All right, that's the wonderful video over there. The recession, you see how elated, how happy the people were at the convention. So let me play a last video again, and we're going to explain a couple of things that went on at the convention. All right, that's a short video there. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again. Again, we are kind of just playing a few video clips here from the convention. ED2 was re-elected as president of the Grand Judges Association in Americas. She was given second mandate by the people of the Grand Judges Association in Americas. And again, as the spokesperson for the campaign, we want to say congratulations again to Madam Poa and Sinoe ED2 and the whole team. And we also want to say thanks to the membership of the Grand Judges Association in Americas for leaving your personal activities to have attended a convention, to bring your financial contributions so we can be able to do something for our people in Liberia. That was wonderful. We are glad that no violence came from the convention. It was, for the most part, peaceful, except with the premature withdrawal or boycott of the opposition candidate. But other than that, everything else, they went great. Again, we want to say congratulations to Mana ED2. We wish you all the best in the next 5 years, not 5 or 3 years coming up. I know that the resources of the people will be appropriately spent. The projects earmarked in Grand Judges County will be taken care of. So Grand Judges Association did not make a mistake to have elected ED2. Now, I want to talk about a little bit about the opposition candidate Gilman. He's a wonderful brother. I love him. He's a good guy, cool. Yeah, but I think I saw some communications from Mr. Gilman getting out of the race, and then he wrote a letter resigning from the Mexican as president of the Mexican chapter, as well as withdrawing his membership from the organization. All right, so I'm going to read the communication from Mr. Gilman's office, and I'll share some thoughts with you. All right, so let me get to the communication here quickly from Gilman. All right, let me see here. Yeah, let me get to this communication quickly. So here is what Gilman wrote, published on his page about 2 days ago. He said Grand General Association in Americas Incorporated, dear stakeholders, that's Mr. Octavius Gilman writing, the opposition candidate to EDPOA. He said, after much reflection, I've made the best decision for my future and my career to resign from a position as president of the Grand General Association Mexican chapter, or GGAA Mexican chapter, effective immediately. Mr. Gilman went on, as I have grown and learned alongside this organization, I have come to realize that I can no longer continue in a role that no longer aligns with my values. I want to read that again. He said, as I have grown and learned alongside this organization, I have come to realize that I can no longer continue in a role that no longer aligns with my values and aspirations. While I'm proud of what we have accomplished together in Michigan, the reality is that our organization, GGAA, hasn't been producing the results I envisioned. Okay? As someone passionate about driving meaningful change and innovation, I feel compelled to be part of a movement that is truly making a difference. Unfortunately, I no longer believe that this organization, GGAA, is the best fit for me. Okay, it's not the best fit for him, according to him. I want to express my deepest gratitude to each of you for your dedication, prayers, hard work, and commitment to our shared mission. Your tireless efforts have not gone unnoticed, and I have no doubt that our organization has a bright future ahead, if only. As I move to new challenges and a new movement for all Liberians, okay, new movement for all Liberians, regardless of background or ethnicity. I wish everyone at GGA all the best. I hope that you will continue to push boundaries, innovate, and strive for excellence. May our paths cross again in the pursuit of creating positive change. Thank you again for the opportunity to serve this community. Sincerely, that's Octavius Gilman. Okay, Bill Gilman. So that was the 2 days after the convention. This statement was published on Mr. Gilman's Facebook page. And when I saw it, I was disheartening. I was disappointed that a young man who has, because you're talking about he should try to establish a movement that will be for all Liberians, okay? That will not look at a specific ethnicity. But Mr. Gilman participated in his community organization, his county organization, Grand General Association in Americas. His first attempt of running for office, he did not make it. As a matter of fact, he boycotted. And then the man is saying, you know what? I am resigning from my position as a chapter president. As a matter of fact, I do not want to be a member of this organization again because the organization is not a good fit for me. At what point did Mr. Gilman realize the organization wasn't a good fit for him? When you were running campaign to become the president, it was the best fit for him at the time. But after he has been defeated, then it is not a best fit for him. It saddens me that a young man for whom I have a lot of respect will kind of damage himself so soon. And I think he was, the decision wasn't made unilaterally. I thought Mr. Gilman got
ill advised. He was advised wrongly by the people around him, and they did not do him justice. And that's what's doing the campaign. I was trying to educate the voters. You cannot dismiss people that are around somebody or a particular candidate. Because you are friends with people because of philosophy, because you have something in common. And so the people that Gilman aligned himself with, when I look at his orbit, I thought he didn't do justice to himself. Because these people, they did not do well for our community. So as a young man coming with different vision for your people, you surround yourself with the best brains in the community, and not the same tired and people with obsolete ideas, people that led the community or that led the county and no progress. And these are the people you align yourself with. As a consequence, they ill-advised you. I mean, when I listen to, for example, the campaign manager for Gilman, I was depressed. Because if you are serving in this crucial position, you must be somebody who is level-headed, who thinks things through. You don't just make emotional decisions. And that's what I saw from Gilman's campaign chairman, Mr. Uriah's son. The guy was very erratic. He was just so emotional. I listened to one of the interviews, and he was saying, I think the general asking you a question, what is your next course of action now that you have withdrawn from the race? And he said, you know what? There is a cliche that says that you can't make decision when you are angry. Okay? When you can't make decision when you are angry. Okay. You basically, your putting out of the race was an emotional decision, or the election. It was an emotional decision that Mr. Eliasson and Gilman, they made at the time. That was not a well thought out decision. The blunder. And so Gilman, you see, one thing Gilman missed is that a leader is the one who redirects the people around him. The people will give their advice, they will give their ideas, and the leader will go and sit down and think through and come up with a decision that will be beneficial to him and the people that he is leading or he wants to lead. So what I saw from the reaction of Mr. Gilman is that he was controlled by the people around him instead of him redirecting the people. He was controlled by emotions, and the people pushing emotionally, he made an emotional decision. I know. How I wish that the brother will rescind his communication. Because if you want to be a leader for all Liberians, but then you are running away from your community organization, you don't want to be part anymore, you are resigning. Should we take you seriously at a national level or at a bigger level? This is at the fundamental, at the rudimentary level. You threw this tampon tantrum, and you disenfranchised your people or the supporters of yours that left their jobs, their families, their other things that they're supposed to do, and they travel to Louisville to vote, and you ask them not to vote. So Gilman blew a golden opportunity. Most leaders, successful leaders that contested for public offices in the past or in the recent future, they didn't succeed the first time. Even the Obama ran multiple times before he was even elected as senator. So the fact that you tried the first time, you don't get it, you can get angry. You can get emotional and you say, oh, I don't want to be part of the organization anymore. I'm resigning as chapter president. That is ridiculous. Gilman, he is not demonstrating leadership here. You don't do that. Your first time going in a major contestation, and then you say, you know what? I don't want to be part anymore because I was defeated or whatever went wrong. Come on, dude. If you can't handle the little one, how can you handle the bigger one? How is that possible? So yeah, I thought, from the angle of Gilman, maybe he just stay in his
no, let's just say real estate arena, stay in that area, and that's it. But when it comes to public competition or community stuff, I mean, national competition, I don't think it belongs there. Because if you cannot stand graduate association politics, a county politics, if you cannot stand it, how can you stand national politics? How is that possible? You cannot stand an organization within your community, the politics of the organization in your community, and you say you want to lead all Liberians? How is that possible? So whoever advised Gibbon, he was ill-advised, and which Madam Slew would redirect the brother, but apparently two of them got angry. But it is not emotional thing. I like the fact that they came out later and they are preaching unity. That's a good thing. But for Gilman to say that I resign from my position, I don't want to be a part of Grand Judges Association, it is not a best fit for me. Come on, guy. It is not a best fit after you were defeated. All right. So that's some thoughts that I have about Gilman. He was ill-advised. The people that are around him, he listened to the people, or he allowed those people to influence his decisions instead of him as a leader to lead the people. A leader is the one who leads, who takes the front seat and think about things and analyze and do better analysis. When people give all their emotional thoughts, their non-emotional thoughts, the other erratic stuff, when they feel the leader will say, you know, okay, I hear all of you. I will get back to you. You get your quiet time, whatever your meditation time, whatever you have, and you kind of decipher. Make sure you make the right decision for yourself and the people but the decision that Gilman made, it wasn't right for the people and it wasn't right for himself. So the decision was deleterious to him and his community for his future and now. You know, if you have future political ambition, national level, as you articulated in your communication, you cannot run away from your community organization politics. How is that? How can you lead a national body or the citizens of the Republic of Liberia when you cannot lead your people, the community organization? All right. So, but I mean, long story short, that was a blunder. The man dropped the ball there. Yes, he dropped the ball. And I want to say again, congratulations to Mana ED2, Ase, Yinawle, Christopher Quiah, Yonton, says Beatrice Soin. We want to say congratulations to all of you. And I think this is the wonderful team will lead the Grand Judges Association in the right direction. Mana ED2 is a peaceful woman. And people, even though the election is over, but I see few past leaders that ran away, that divided the organization. They are still on Facebook, and as though we are still running campaign. The man is attacking, the former president is attacking Mana ED2. So I mean, it's just sad. People that call themselves community leader and they will not chart the course of peace, and they will be energized, they will be enthused to come out when they see something that has the potential to cause conflict, and then they stir that up, they dwell on it consistently. I mean, that is unfortunate. But we wish Mana ED2 well. We are with her, the team. You got our full support because we want you to do well. Because once you do well, our people in Grand Judges, our people in Liberia, they will do well. When the leader fails, the people will suffer. All right. So we don't want the leadership to fail, so our people will be, because once they fail, our people will be the victims, and we don't want that. All right, guys. So let's transition to something else on the agenda here that we want to talk about today on Voice of Sinoe. Again, welcome to all of you. I want to say thank you so much for taking up your time to join me. Please share the show. If you have comments, write it down. I'll read your comment because, again, I can't ignore you, whether you agree with me or not. Whatever thoughts you have to share the thoughts. I will read. I will not dismiss anybody comment here. I mean, we don't all have to agree to in and out with each other. Okay, so whatever disagreement you have with me, because I will get fiery at times, because I am passionate about Liberia, I'm passionate about my county, and so when I see things the way things are going, if I'm not okay with it, definitely I will divulge my thoughts, and it is left with you to disagree or agree with me. All right, now the next thing that we want to talk about here, let's talk briefly. We want to go to Sinoe County shortly, but let's do a little bit of national politics here, and we'll be right back. It's a big one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Voice of Sinoe with ESOTERIC, coming to you from the state of Maryland, these United States of America. All right, so the breaking news is that Speaker Fonati Koffa resigns. And the question that we want to deal with here is, what did Liberia realize from the conflict or the fight that went on for 7 months? What did we realize as a country, as a people? What did we realize from the conflict? Why do we have to go through it in the first place when we have all these different challenges in the country, when the people are meandering in poverty, when we don't have clean water for the people, when we don't have roads in the country, when we don't have good schools in the country, when no electricity for the people, no health care for the people? An array of things are going on in the country. And the political leaders, they took 7 months out of working period. The 7 months that they're supposed to use to take care of the people, to make laws, to make policies, to do things that will benefit, that will improve the condition of the people. And they took 7 months wasted. They're just fighting among themselves, only to come to the same point. So I want to tell you what we realized from the conflict precipitated by Fonati Koffa's refusal, or if you like, his obdurate attitude towards the colleagues. Again, we are in a democracy. A democracy is the rule of the majority, rule of the people. Your colleagues say they don't want you, do the honorable thing and resign. Okay? But putting the country through all the different things and all the money that was spent going to court and bribing your colleagues, that money could have been reallocated to the various counties to do something. The children are sitting on the floor. Before I got on here, I saw this video on Mountains Kollie page, where at the University of Liberia, the classroom, literally the building is leaking. The students are in the classroom, and the classroom is literally inundated. It's flooded, water coming in there. And those things were neglected for 7 months. And the political leaders are fighting. I'm talking about the representatives of the people. The people, the guys that the citizens went to the ballot box and they say, you know what? You are the ones we want to go to the Capitol building, because this is representative democracy. Go and seek our interests. Go and do something for our children to get access to better education, for us to have access to health care and different things. And for 7 months, these guys were fighting. ECOWAS came. They sent a delegation, and they ignored. They just fighting and fighting and fighting. And this is, in my view, what did we get from the fight? Well, number one, we got the incineration, the burning down of the Capitol building. That's what we got. Because as citizens, we cannot disagree without causing harm to ourselves. It's unfortunate that we will disagree, and our disagreement will lead to destruction of properties. Imagine the political leaders of our country, they spent 7 months fighting, destroying the Capitol building, they burn it down, and they say, even though they say no money, the country does not have money, they burn it down in no time. They were able to find $1.8 million to renovate the building, even though that $1.8 million could have been spent somewhere else. So if you have leaders that do not care for the people,
that see the people are, I mean, as when someone would say ganga ball, they play the people, the thing, the people don't know any better. And so they do anything. They do anything. Okay? So I listened to the former speaker, Koffa, the other day on Spoon Talk. And one thing he said stood out to me. He said, I resigned because, I mean, listed a couple of reasons. And one of the reasons he listed was he resigned because for the past 7 months, according to him, the people of Grand Crew County, District number 2, that in Koffa's word, he said they were neglected. I will let you. So you all these months when you're doing it, you know that your people are neglected in the process, the people that send you to the Capitol building. But you ignore their plight. And you are seeking your own interest, claiming that you are fighting for the rule of law in the country. Okay? So Koffa neglected our people for 7 months, and he admitted on Spoon Talk. He said that the conflict, it led to the neglect of my district and the people. And so I got to resign so that I can kick it out to the people now. Okay? And not only Grand Crew or the people of Grand Crew got affected, the same thing with my county. District number 3, Sinoe County. Because my lawmaker, Mr. Sonnyboy Noah, thought that the wise thing to do was to follow Koffa, who told us that he neglected his people for 7 months. And Sonnyboy Noah said, you know what? This is the man I will follow. And Sonnyboy too neglected us for 7 months. 7 whopping months. As a matter of fact, because of Mr. Noah's misconduct, because of the wrong behavior, he was not conducting himself as a legislator, as somebody who was a representative of the people. And he was suspended the first time. And then you were suspended again for the second time. So what that meant was District number 3, Sinoe County, was suspended twice. No representation in the Capitol building for 7 months because Sonnyboy Noah was seeking his own interest. He wanted to remain as chairman on House Committee on Commerce and Industry. And so he was fighting for Koffa to maintain his position so he can remain in his position. As a result, they may abandon us for 7 months. All right? So those 7 months, we are not going to get them back anymore. They are gone. Our children did not get any improvement, no improvement in our district. Sonnyboy Noah and Koffa, they cut some deals, they got some extra money. Because if they don't get money, I mean, you will not see Sonnyboy Noah and say he building his third compound in Sinoe County District number 3. He wouldn't say that. He got some money from the conflict. And that is why he went and said, you know what, I'm breaking ground for my third compound. All right. So these guys, the conflict benefited them. They kept it, they prolonged it because it was benefiting them. Because every time it went on, they were cutting deals, they were getting cash. All right. And so for 7 months, you go look in Sinoe County, District number 3, nothing happening there. As a matter of fact, the entire county, nothing is going on in Sinoe County. Even though 1 year gone already. We elected political representatives, people to seek our interests, and nothing. As a matter of fact, the 2025 budget, what Creighton Duncan taught, what Augustine Chea taught, what Samson Wiah taught, what Sonnyboy Noah, you were asking, what Romeo Quiah taught was good for Sinoe County was $200,000. That $200,000 that had been given to the very county since 1847. The guys could not lobby, they could not agitate for their counties to get good money so that they can undertake infrastructure development, so that they can create jobs opportunity in the county. No. The guy only advocate for that 200,000. But then every year, every fiscal year, these guys, the lawmakers, their budget can go up. All right? They get more money. Their budget has never been stagnant like the counties. You give counties 200,000, and you give lawmakers 103 guys and their staffers. You give them $38 or $39 million, and you expect Liberia to develop. So we have the wrong people in power. So that when these conflicts come, they don't eschew them. They participate fully in, because they use the conflicts as a vehicle, as a subterfuge to siphon, to suck money out of the system, to put it in their personal bank accounts. So you have Sonnyboy Noah in his compound. You got 10 vehicle liners in his compound, and his office staff also report that one of the towns in his district, they don't have clean water there. You will find a man celebrating his birthday for 4 days, and the people in his district, they don't have clean water to drink. That's what happens when you have kakistocrats, the least qualified in power. When you have people that are unpatriotic, that don't love their people, they only do these different tricks, which we will go to shortly. Political charity, that's what we call it, political charity, just so that they can bamboozle, so that they can hold wing the people. That's what they do. All right. So the resignation of Koffa, what did we realize? Well, again, 7 months of do nothingism, 7 months of exacerbation of poverty in Liberia, 7 months of no medication in various hospitals across the country, 7 months of children die prematurely, or pregnant women dying prematurely because they don't have the needed medical care. 7 months of the road deteriorating. We already don't have roads in the country. 7 months wasted. Okay, so that's what we got from it. People say, "Oh, we said Koffa set a precedent. They set an example." Who's going to follow that? They follow the laws in Liberia? No, they don't. When it is expedient for them, you see them, they're agitating, because they do that. Again, it's a smoke screen they put on when they want to get extra money on the side. They do they play these different tricks on the people. And then after a certain time, when they get the money, and they say, "No, conflict resolved," they go, "Oh, I resign now." You know, that what Koffa. And so Sonnyboy, Koffa, and they wasted our time. They wasted 7 months of our people time. All right. While countries around the world, they are spending billions of dollars into education, into research, into different scientific areas, we are spending millions of dollars giving it to lawmakers in Liberia. And then we are giving $200,000 for county development. And we expect to be taken seriously. Whereas the young man in Burkina Faso, Traore, is building factories in Burkina Faso. Our people over there are giving $200,000 for county with thousands of people. It cannot even build a little bridge. $200,000 can't do nothing. But you gave lawmakers $39 million. I never found. I try to figure the way Liberia men thinks. You have a county that has thousands of people, and then you give them $200,000, and you expect that country to develop? No, you're not going to develop. You're not. China and these countries that are doing well, they are not shortchanging their region. No, they are investing billions, if not trillions of dollars in their towns and cities and different areas. They're investing in engineering and mathematics and science, those areas. That's what they're doing. But when you look at our country, you don't see anything. You see, the top government officials, they divide the budget among themselves. Okay? So that's why we got stagnation, we got backwardness from the conflict, the burning of the Capitol building, and then they go and look around and say, oh, we don't have money, but we can find, in no time, we'll find $1.8 million to renovate the building. That's what we got from there. All right. We got Sonnyboy Noah from Sonnyboy Noah. I said, oh, Coon is on the speaker. Now Sonnyboy Noah is sitting now on a Coon right now. I said, Lord, I said, Speaker of the House. Why you guys wasting our time? Why our children are sitting on the floor in school? They don't have food to eat. And you wasted our time for 7 months. You are sleeping in hotels and having different conferences, how to get money for yourself. That's Liberia for you. You know that freedom now. When the freedom is not calibrated, it's not controlled, the people abuse it. And that's what's going on in Liberia, right? They lay on the free. So the free land, the people abuse the freedom. They abuse the people. The guys drive around in tinted cars and fancy cars on dilapidated roads, on terrible roads. They drive on those roads. They pop kids carrying, gigantic boxes on their heads, and that doesn't bother those guys. You see disabled and people that are psychologically impaired, they are all roaming the street. They drive the fancy cars and pass by those people. They don't bother them. Once they can drive around and go in their fancy compounds, it's good for them. I mean, what kind of people we have in our country we call leaders? All right, guys. So that transition, so that conflict was just a waste of time for a country that is already backwards, and we'll add another 7 months of just making noise. Okay. So now let me get you to the other story here that we are following right now. Let me give you the story here. It's a developing story, as a matter of fact. So we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Voice of Sinoe with Esoteric, coming to you from these United States of America. Now, the topic that is trending right now, the activists, mounting Kollie. You know, some of the things that we've been doing, the people they consider us to be critics and all that different things. So mounting Kollie wrote a post about our county senator, Augustine Chea. So Augustine Chea is one of those people, at least for me, I thought he would have made a difference in Sinoe County. But no. Augustine Chea, the only thing that Senator Chea is good at is going on Facebook and blogging and writing different articles and writing essays so that people can know how well he writes the English language. Meanwhile, the people that he represents in the Liberian Senate, the people of Sinoe, the people of the Republic of Liberia, they are dying in the ocean, or they are drowning in the ocean of poverty. And all Senator Chea does is to write on Facebook and to show that he knows the law. Okay? What good is writing scholarly essays, writing different dissertations, and the people in your county, they don't have clean water to drink and no food, and you're busy on Facebook writing articles? So now, Augustine Chea, you know, this guy, again, at one point, a couple of years ago, Senator Chea sees our people as servant to him, right? That's fancy way for saying slave, all right? Because he, at one point when we pressure him, he wrote a post, it's still on his page. He said, I have servants. He said some people will call it servants. I got some people that are servants in my house. You know, so the word servant that's a relationship between a master and a servant. That's a relationship. The servant is not on the same level with the master. Okay, so the servant master relationship, the master is above the servant. So Senator Augustine Chea sees us. He sees the people of SADO County as 7 of his. So what we get, what the master can give, because the master cannot give the best to the 7s. He gives the best to himself, and the 7 gets the leftover. All right. So remember one time, this lawmaker right here, I'll come to Mountain. This lawmaker from SADO County, Mr. Romeo Quiah. Mr. Quiah went to SADO County. He was invited to be a guest speaker then, and he made an announcement. He revealed to the students that, you know what? The government gave each lawmaker of the various counties $100,000 United States dollars, each of us. I got mine, but the other guys will not come to you to report theirs. But I am an honest man. I'm here to report to you. I received $100,000 United States dollars, and I will use my $100,000 to build a library in SADO County. Up to now, we are not getting one pillow of that library. That almost a year now. But that is besides the point. The point I'm trying to make is all the lawmakers of SADO County, the Sonnyboy Noah, the Romeo Quiah, the Duncan, the Chea, the Samson Wiah, they are calling to their Kollie, Thomas, Romeo Quiah, they receive $100,000 United States dollars. Okay. And that money is allocated every fiscal year. Okay. They get that money. So Senator Augustine Chea, being a master for the people of SADO County, he thought that what is good for us, what is good for our children, it's a substandard, what he calls high school. This thing right here. This is what Senator Augustine Chea calls high school. And guess how much Augustine Chea said this thing costs? He said it costs $160,000 United States dollars. Pause for a second and think about it. This thing costs $160,000 United States dollars. He went on a radio station and he was saying those things with confidence. He was saying that with confidence, saying that this thing right here, that does not even reach $70,000 United States dollars. The man said it is $160,000 United States dollars. People are SADO County. And that is why the young men, the activists, Martin Kollie said, the people of SADO County, we are not momos. We are not stupid people. We are not dumb. We know better. Augustine Chea cannot fool us. Build that antediluvian structure, that old school. In 2025, you build that thing with no air conditioner in it, nothing. The guys can build a building for themselves without having all the utilities in it, the amenities in it. They will get everything. But they build buildings for our children as though they are animals. Again, it's the master and the servant relationship. Augustine Chea is a master. So we are servants to him. So he gives the 7 substandard stuff. He will build a building, no proper air conditioning in the building, nothing, no power, nothing. He just leaves the building and die. That's not good for them. No, I mean, how can you build a school in the 21st century and no library for the children to read, no computer lab for the children to do research, no toilet in the building, nothing? And you say it costs $160,000 United States dollars? No, sir. You ate our money. You ate our money. That's what you did. And how in the world, Liberia is a strange country. How in the world you have division of powers? You have separation of powers of the government. The executive implements. The judiciary, they interpret the law, and the legislature, the guys make the laws. But you have lawmakers doing the work of the executive. They are undertaking projects. You got legislative projects, Nowhere on planet Earth, any decent country that is doing well, you don't have any such thing. It is the corrupt politician in Liberia because they want to pocket the people money. So they devise different schemes to eat the people money, to dupe the people, to keep the people in poverty. So they have legislative projects. Who going to provide oversight when lawmakers are undertaking projects? They have legislative projects. Who going to audit them? Since Liberia was established in 1847, the Capitol building, the legislators, they have not been audited. They have not. But you gave them, these people money to undertake projects. Where in the world you see that going on? When you look at the Constitution, they say one branch cannot do the job of the other. But the lawmakers are doing the job of the executive. The executive is the implementer. And then the lawmakers, they will provide oversight when something, the executive, they are not doing stuff right. They'll call them for questioning and stuff like that. We're going to call Augustine Chea for this substandard thing he built for our children in Sinoe County. They did not show the back. You know why they don't show the back portion of the building? Because it is left on plaster, nothing. They just left, so they didn't take they only took the front view of the building. I mean, how can you treat our people like this? Augustine Chea children don't go to these schools. They build. No, they don't go there because they know that no quality in these schools. So Augustine Chea, he builds this thing. No library, no white. People don't use blackboard anymore. No projector. I mean, you build a school in the modern age. No projector. I mean, how do the children do presentation? No computer lab. I mean, you just look at the place, look at the environment. Augustine Chea cannot build a house without plastering the place, without concrete tiles in the whole place and putting concrete and paving the whole place. But look at the place he wants our children to be. Look at the environment. It's dirt. It's a habitat for germs. No bathroom for the children when they want to use the bathroom for them to go. No running water in the facility. Nothing. Senator Augustine Chea sees the people of SADO County as servant, which is a fancy way, which bookman is a euphemistic or diplomatic language for slaves. We are slaves of Augustine Chea, so he gives her anything he wants. That's what we get from him. This is the best we can get from the man who says that he knows book. He is on Facebook and writing all these different articles and interpreting the law for us. But this is what Augustine Chea can do for all in 2025. He built this thing. He calls it a high school. And it costs $160,000 United States. This is a bull-faced lie. And I want to thank Martin Kollie for flagging it, for joining us. Because we know that a lot of our people, especially the followers, the young people, they went to school, they know how to write some characters, so they will come and defend these guys that are suppressing them. They suppress them. And they are praising Augustine Chea for this. I mean, this makeshift building the man built for our people. This thing does not look like even elementary school before it will be a high school. It's not. I mean, you just put a bunch of blocks together. Is that what they call school? School is more than. Excuse me, guys. I dropped something here. All right. School is more than that. All right. Let me make sure my audio is good here. This stuff dropped from the table. All right. Let me make sure my. All right. So the guys don't value us. They don't respect us. So they give us anything. Go and see Augustine Chea's compound. This building does not come closer to it. He got everything in it. He got power running in out. He got air conditioning, everything running 24/7. He got water running in his house. I mean, everything is there. You build a school. No laboratory, no computer lab, no bathroom, no electricity. I mean, you gave the, oh man. Imagine when it's hot, not hot, I mean concrete. You pour water in there. And no, even not fans before you talk about putting air conditioner in the building. Because I want to go for the 7 children. That was good for them. I got the children not going to the school. So we want to say thanks to Mountain for flagging this issue. Mountain have been doing a wonderful job. And I wish you have more of Mountain Liberia to think that we Mountain things. Because a lot of young people, they are just praising ups. Somebody put black together, and then they praising the person, they clapping their hands, they're dancing, and they're all over Facebook. I wonder, what are you guys looking at? You have that little device in your hand they call the cell phone, the cellular phone. You can live it and see the whole world. You see what is going on around the world. And somebody will put a bunch of blacks together, and you are celebrating it? You are happy about that? Oh man, Sinoe County, we are done. So we got Augustine Chea. Let me read the article on Mountain Kollie wrote exposing our lawmaker, Augustine Chea, this man right here. Mountain exposed the man. And that's what we need. We need to expose the people that think they can fool our people. In order for you to know both, they can fool the people. All right. So this is what Mountain wrote about Augustine Chea that we're trending right now. The man exposed Augustine Chea. Exposed the man. And they don't care. The guys don't care. Here's what Mountain wrote about 10 hours ago. Thank you, Senator, but our people in Sinoe County are not mumu or the other mumu. This classroom school is not 160K. It is not. This building is not 160K. Mr. Augustine Chea. This is not. I mean, how is it that your house is expensive more than a school? How is that possible? Augustine Chea house is far expensive more than a school building. What? You serious? So the Mountain said, thank you, Senator, but our people in Sinoe are not mumu. This is classroom school. It's not 100K or 160K. This is an open challenge. The mayor is challenging the senator. Senator Augustine Chea of Sinoe County is claiming to have built this structure in the statutory district for $160,000. We thank him for this project, but his claim in terms of cost is a big lie. Mountain wrote, the people of Sinoe are not mumu. The senator needs to come clear on cost. Shaking my head. I am not an engineer. So I reached out to engineers or two engineers, construction engineer and civil engineer. Mountain said, what Senator Chea is saying is that he spent $26,666 just to build a single classroom on his six classroom school. Why lie to our people? Were they wrong to have elected you? Is this a cunning way of justifying $200K for legislative projects from 2024 to 2025? It is a crime to inflate costs, Mountain said. That's procurement fraud and or economic sabotage. Assessment of engineers. The cost of such a structure is much lower in rural areas. It's in the village, okay? 70 to 80% of materials are locally sourced. 70% labor used is community-based. Basic rural classroom, including foundation, mud block walls, concrete floor, desk, chalkboard, windows, or minimum furnishing, who costs $8,000. Okay, $8,000. One standard brick and mortar classroom, including foundation, cement block or cement block walls, concrete floor, desk, chalkboard, windows, minimum furnishing, who costs $10,000. The height of his structure is even lower, and his zinc quality is thin or poor. Imagine that. So it could be less in cost. We are doing this estimate on highest prices because we have done a lot of this project in rural areas before. Multiply 8K by 5 for a mob break structure. You will get for the 8K. For a 6 classroom school in areas like Judea Statutory District, SADO County, where Senator Chea built this small school. So a 6 classroom concrete brick structure should be 60K. Okay, so his 6 classroom school in SADO has not, and will not be 160K. This is the big lie, and we are challenging Senator Chea on this. The people of SADO deserve to know the truth. They are not Momo or Momo. The truth is stubborn. Senator Augustine Chea, did you spend 160K? Our job is to expose the healing truth and protect the people's interests. Activist Martin K. and Kollie writes. Okay, this is it. I'm not the only one that's speaking against the ills in SADO County. Mountain Kollie has joined the fight. The same way he did the same thing. He exposed Sonnyboy Noah. When he wrote the condition, he published the buildings that Sonnyboy Noah left at the port of Greenville. The young boy plundered that place, he looted the place, and he could not even renovate a single building at the port of Greenville. So the guy, they just see SADO County as a gold mine, just to dig and just to loot and just leave the place like that. Okay? So you have Augustine Chea building this thing. And he calls this school. He calls it a school in 2025. Where when you see schools around the world, they got everything, because this is an incubation center for the development of new leaders. Okay, for the people that will continue to develop the country. So these young kids, you give them all the opportunities, all the facilities that you need to learn properly. But you put a bunch of blocks together, no projector, no computer lab, no running water, no electricity, no pipe running in the building, nothing. The man just left the thing that I say build school for our children. And that's the problem we have in Liberia. We're not going to compete with anybody around the world because our leaders are not serious. Just imagine a 37-year-old boy, Tuareg. The people are building vehicles, they are building cars, they got car factory now in Burkina Faso. It's leadership. The guy is going around and getting help. He's not saying, oh, we're begging for aid. He's saying, you know what? We need your skills. We need you to transfer your skills, your knowledge to us so we can be independent. We can do our own thing. For our political leaders, they program the people to the point where the people cannot make it without them. All right? So your house and the Augustine Chea will go there and build school, even though it is not his job responsibility to build a school. It's not the senator job description to build school. No. So he's doing the job of the executive. But he's not even doing it right. You build a school, no toilet in it. Where do the kids go to ease themselves? Where do they go? Where do they wash their hands? I mean, I don't know why we treat ourselves this way. Look at the environment. In this day and age, you build a place and the place is not paved. You let all that mud, the dirt like that. That is an incubation center for disease for germs. No. Augustine Chea, I don't care. It doesn't affect their children. It does not affect the children. It does not affect the children. So he can get anything because he sees us as servants. And he is a master. All right, so that's the case of your senator, Senator Augustine Chea of SADO County. This is the best he can give us. This is the best. And we told you guys before. We said this man said he's a lawyer. When Milton Teje was stealing from us in SADO County, the man did not say, you know, I will volunteer to defend SADO County. He was quiet because he was a corporate lawyer. He was enjoying himself. But when the vacancy came, the man would never have any Like I said, in SADO County, the man, he took one of his personal property and said, oh, that vocational school. How many vocational skills they have given students in that place? Our children. So it's about political donations. When they want the office, when they want access to resources, then they fool our people. And I see young people. Senator Augustine Chea, they need to be chased out of power. They don't want to have access, but our children are suffering. So you have people like Lester, then they will be defending Chea. What? Lester? You defended a man who is damaging our county, the future of the county? The man, look, go if you find time, or I will find time and show and put Senator Augustine Chea's mansion on the screen. And we'll compare it to a school building. A school is supposed to be far expensive than somebody's personal property, his house. We'll compare Augustine Chea's house, where he lives, to this thing that he said he calls a $160,000 building. We'll compare. We'll do the comparison and see. Senator Augustine Chea house has 24-hour electricity. He got 24 hours clean water running in his house. The man got 24 hours air conditioner running. Augustine Chea, his whole compound is paved. As a matter of fact, he put in fence. Okay, everything is, you got latest furnishing, the latest furniture. The way he put, a whole facility. See this thing. The man just put a bunch of blocks together. No chairs for our children, no computer, no electricity, nothing. And he calls it a learning institution. What kind of child will come from here and compete with a child in Ghana? When the children in Ghana, they got access to computers. By the time they finish with high school, they know how to break down a whole computer. But Augustine Chea said, build school. And even no toilet in it. Nowhere for the children to wash their hands. But these people also, they love their people. Oh yeah, when the children finish using the bathroom, they can rub their hands on themselves or they rub it on the wall. No. Who builds a building in the 21st century and no bathroom? A school at that rate too. A school. No auditorium for the children to do activities. Nothing. No study area. Come on, guys. This is 1847 structure here. It does not belong in this day and age. No. 1847 way of building school. The house Senator Augustine Chea, because that's what they know. They're still living in that Paleolithic area. All right. So when they build this thing, the thing is the best. No, it's not. This thing, our children don't deserve this thing. This is an oven that Augustine Chea built for our children to get, heat stroke. That's why he do it. No air conditioner, no fan, no light. What? Senator Augustine Chea cannot sit in the structure by himself. He cannot sit in the building for at least 5 minutes. He can't. He cannot send his child in this building to go learn that. No, he will not do it. He will not. So we are in serious trouble in Liberia. We are in serious trouble in SADO County because we have people that call themselves leaders, but they are not leaders. They are haters. They detest the people that put them in power. Because when you hate the people that put you in power, this is how you treat them. You give them this sort of thing you call a school. That's how you treat them. When you respect somebody, you give them the best things. You don't give them honor, the kind of thing that have. I can't send my child in the structure to go learn. But no, Augustine Chea, so about the servants, that the slave children, and we don't care. We can put them anywhere. They can go there and go learn. That's why how they see our people. All right, guys, let me go to the next thing I have to discuss here. I'll interact with your comments. If you want to participate, let me know. Send a number or send me the link. If you want to come, I will do that for you. I want to hear from you as well. Okay? Let's get to the next one here that we have. This one, you see, SADO County is an interesting county. Okay? It's an interesting county. Because we have a bunch of hustlers. They are not leaders. And so they just hustle on the people. They hustle on the people 24/7. That's what they do. So we have Representative Alex Sonnyboy Noah. I mean, lately, our children again, he got these sycophants around him that praising him, whatever nonsense he donates, they praise Sonnyboy Noah. Okay. Now, before I go in detail, right, let me play a video. Let me show you the roads in Sinoe County, the current condition of the roads in Sinoe County. Sonnyboy Noah said he bought or procured, I use that fancy word, he procured school buses for students, okay? He procured school buses for students. Let me show you. I will play a video so that you can see the roads in Sinoe County. The Sonnyboy Noah said he's buying buses for our children to drive on. These people don't love our people. They don't love our children. No. When somebody who hates you will put you in such condition. All right? Somebody who doesn't like you will allow this condition to obtain. And they're not doing anything about it. Let me play the video. I'm not saying last year. I said the current condition of the roads in Sinoe County right now. Now the video I come and play now. Watch.
So today I decided to do some video again. Oh, my people, sometimes I will put it in the colloquial, sometimes I will turn it in a standard English because I want for everybody to understand this video. Yeah. So I said, okay, me can eat I got on car, I said, me can eat But then I said, okay, me do recording instead of me coming here on helicopter because helicopter will not be able to do the recording for people to see. I said, no, I can play the money. No. Let me get on the car. Go on the car. I said, do we need to sit and see how Sinoe County road can be looking to go there? It can be easy. See, in a video there, you will see the two guys. They stuck up in the mud. Yeah, you see the truck and hand like while I was seeing the truck. That truck that you check it out there and I'm still on there for 1 week, 2 weeks. You don't even know sometimes what can happen on the road really bad. So yeah, so it will stick there now and then the people will be able to be digging it. So see how the mud. The funny thing about the Sinoe County road here, you can wear sandal or slipper together. You have to wear boots. Because if you wear boots, at least you'll be able to pass through the mud to be able to walk. Because sometimes you can get down, you're the passenger, and you can get down from the car. You'll be able to walk on the road. See how the mud looking? You see how deep and slippery it can be looking. Don't see it, don't see it over here looking dry. But when you enter inside, you call that one trap. Yes. That trap outside air can be dry, inside it can be wet. So yeah, you see how the whole Sinoe County road can be looking, my people. So when you go in there, see that truck over there. And I'm still on there. If I'm mistaken, maybe 1 week or 2 weeks, and I'm still on there. So they have to wait in order to be able to dig it a minute. You will see the minute in the video. And see the other two running in from behind there. They got to wait so the other truck can be able to clear from the road before they be able to pass there. Yeah, so that what can happen on the Sinoe County road, my people. So anytime you come in on the Sinoe County road, be aware. Hey, you see that other man inside the truck there? You come in, dig that place to where the tire is, so you can be able to so the truck can be able to pass. Right over there, yeah. You see him digging a hair up and down, doing up and down motion. So yeah, so my people, you see the hand, you see other men on that side, they get shower and thing, and it's starting to be so the house Sinoe County road can be looking.
Okay, that's the road of Sinoe County. Right? There's a reason why I played that video. I want you to stay with me for a second here. All right? You just seeing the condition of the roads. As a matter of fact, we don't have roads in Sinoe. What I just showed to you, it is not a road. That is a death trap. All right? That's a path for suicide. If you don't want to live long, you can go drive on that kind of road. Okay? Now, these are the roads we have in Sinoe County. And a man called Sonnyboy Noah, who is there, you know what? The guys are calling him generational change leader. I don't know which generation Sonnyboy Noah is changing. I don't know he's changing the economic condition that the generational change they're talking. I don't know what the guys are talking about. Okay? This gentleman, the man who can eat fruit, he can't eat, all that food we eating now, Sonnyboy Noah, that people. Okay? Mr. Noah The guys are on Facebook and say Sonnyboy Noah bought school buses. Okay, you have 18 widows. I just show you the row, right? You have 18 widows getting stuck in the mud. All right? And Sonnyboy Noah said he brought the Chinese car. This old thing that they painted so that he can look brand new. He calls the school bus. For people, children to get in this thing, they can park them because they don't care about capacity, right? They don't care because these vehicles are built to carry a certain number of people. They will park the people, children in the vehicle like Creighton Duncan used to do, right? They will park the children like sardines in the bus. And they put them on that road. That's what Sonnyboy Noah wants to do. This is a danger to our children. He bought buses, the old cars. This is the car that Sonnyboy, this thing. What the Mandika people are, they now pin, they now change the engine, they now change, and the tire. Now what go for? You know, these people again, they see us as servants, as slaves to them. So they give us second-hand things, okay? And they get a first-hand thing, okay? That's how they see you. That's how the guy man program. You're not supposed to get the best. You get second-hand. You get used. So that somebody that use you the tire and they give it that what good for us, okay? And you don't see Sonnyboy Noah driving used car. No, let me show one of his cars. This is one of Sonnyboy Noah's, one of his fancy cars that one of his mansions here. Does it look anything that you can compare to this thing? They are not comparable. His vehicle is far better than what he said he gave it to our children as school bus. This thing, I can't put my child in this thing. No, I can't. Especially on those barrows. If Sonnyboy Noah is serious, if he is a generational change leader, I will see the brother robustly campaigning in the Capitol building and say, you know what? Instead of giving us 38 million, Lord, make us 38 million, we need to put 38 million in each of those counties so that we can get good roads. Because when 18 wheelers getting stuck in the mud, the bicycle that Sonnyboy Noah bought, it will get buried in those muds. They can move. When 18 wheeler vehicle cannot move, they can get, like the lady was saying, they can stay here for months. They get stuck in. How can you navigate that kind of road with these cars? These cars that Sonnyboy Noah, and people are on Facebook. One would think a generational change leader will be talking about building state-of-the-art roads. Going around the world, you're a lawmaker, you're a legislator. You are a lawmaker for a country, not a village, not a town, a country. Why you think the 37-year-old boy Tuareg is engaging war-type country? China, North Korea, Russia, Turkey. They may engage in powerful countries in the world that will change the condition of the people. But Sonnyboy Noah will go and get all vehicles that the Chinese tire with, or other people now use the tire that won't go for our people. And me, that's how you put it. They want me to be happy about this thing. The same hand-out philosophy, the same from hand to mouth philosophy that we made during 1847. These are things that lead us before Sonnyboy Noah in the day. In no time, the vehicle will be parked somewhere because no way to maintain it. To do stuff like this, to buy a car for the people must first be empowered. Once the people are empowered, they can maintain the vehicles by themselves. Do you have mechanic trained? You have people that are trained to be mechanics, okay? If you have people that are trained, you have vocational school that give mechanical skill to the children, to the students, they can maintain their own vehicles, all right? But when the car spoiled, they had to go call Sonnyboy Noah again to come and fix it. Because how they make the people to be dependent on them. They want to make the people liability to them. They don't want to make the people independent. Because once the people are independent, that adulation, the praises that they are getting, they will not get it again. So the way for them to continue to get their fame is to put the people in a position where they will be backers 24/7. I was watching the other video, Sonnyboy Noah. He carried old Chinese button phone that nobody using anymore. He carried to our people. Oh, man, you can auto. In 2025, you carry button phone. They say people more auto their phone. I was like, why is that guy messing with our people this way? Why is Sonnyboy Noah sees our people like they don't know any better? Why? Why you treat your people this way? Why? So Sonnyboy Noah bought cars, no roads for the cars to travel on. Just the same way Peter talking about political school buses, and we don't see the school buses anymore. During the campaign, Sonnyboy Noah bought the old car. You call it ambulance. The old 1944 Toyota, right? The Mandingo people not change the engine, they not change the engine, they now watch it. Local thing, they not change practically. They try. Before it starts that war. 2 years now, the team being in the country, they not carry one patient to the clinic yet. But the person Sonnyboy Noah for doing something. You carry these old cars to our people, but you don't want to deserve the better vehicle. Look at the man car. I can go to the other one, bring the Lexus and the other thing that the man driving. But you give the old car to our people, put all the pin on him. I mean, you give something to the people, then your name all over the thing, your picture all over the thing. It's just political bluff. When you are doing something for the people, don't put your name all over the thing. What are you trying to do? You get somebody something, and you write and you put your name all over the thing. What kind of thing is that? The men are just playing games with the people. That's what they do. They take the people resources, and the thing they are doing this, they are doing the people favor. No, they put their name on it. The people owe money. They use the money and they put their name on it and say, "Oh, are we the one doing it?" Okay, where are you overnight? You were broke yesterday. How come overnight you got in government now you are buying cars? Or what they putting your name on it? You can afford to buy 4 or 5 cars at the same time. Where do you magically take the money from? It's corruption. These guys, they don't mean well for our people. If a leader means well for his people, he will empower the people so the people will not look up to him. He will provide a pathway for the people to be independent. But Sonnyboy Noah and the people they call themselves generational change leader, they want the people to be dependent. So they don't empower the people. No, they don't. They do not empower the people. They make the people to look up to them for a cell phone. I mean, talking about Chinese phone too. It's not a hard tech one. The button one where people still pressing button. That was Sonnyboy Noah carry the people and oh man dancing. I said, yeah. They got some. I mean, they don't love their people. I can't even get that into my little daughter before I will give it to my elder. No, I can't do that. That is an insult to our people. Oh, yeah, battery here for AO, so you can charge it. To the point where the people cannot even have full phone battery. It's a leadership failure on your part, brother. When you buy a button phone and you buy a battery, you go buy a charger, everything for the people, you fail the people already. That's leadership failure on your part. To the point where the people can't afford anything for themselves. You make the people liability, brother. You are not helping our people. And Sonnyboy Noah, again, we are just talking here now and just beating your dead frog. Because when the campaign, the man to us, the journalist asked the man, what is your platform for your people? He said, I don't have no platform. That's why he told the people. So we are reaping the outcome of what the seed we sow. Because we know the seed Sonnyboy Noah told us he has no plan for the people of Sinoe County. They asked him when in studio, what is your plan for your people? He said, I don't have no plan. I don't have a plan for the people. So there you have it. You have cars, but no roads. You have roads, no car. That's SADO County for you. Now, Liberia, you see that for you. That's how we will, that's how we'll compete with the rest of the world. Yeah. We kind of think these people are thinking like this. At every point, we are dropping the ball. Our leaders are dropping the ball. I don't see vision. I don't see somebody who will change the condition. I've not seen the person yet. Maybe the person will come up. That's why I have to do something to kind of convince my wife so that I can go over there and liberate our people. But again, when you go there, the very people that you go to help are the ones that will be fighting you. They will be supporting the master, Sonnyboy Noah, the man that keeping you. He gave you a for anything for yourself. They will be supporting Sonnyboy Noah. Yeah, they'll be supporting him. A town will have 20 houses, and Sonnyboy Noah will put three houses. You put three zinc on top of 3 houses, and people clapping for him. You have a house, a town, or 20 houses. You put zinc on 3. What kind of good is that? You get 26 people in the town that dying. You get a medicine, but you say I want to get 3% medicine. Okay, are you a good doctor? No, you are not a good doctor. You got 20 people in the town that are sick, and you got medicine to cure all of them. But no, you say you want to give 3% medication to cure, so you are not a good doctor. This guy is not a good leader. Yes. Sonnyboy Noah has not been working for 7 months. He has been suspended. But the man buying cars. But how did miracle happening now? Somebody can explain this thing to me. The man been suspended from the house. He has not getting paid, but he buying cars. Okay. Does Sonnyboy Noah have money manufacturing machine in his house? And a man who is temporarily unemployed, who has not getting paid, is buying cars. The young man is corrupt to the core. Sonnyboy Noah is corrupt to the core. And if you have a corrupt man in power, your country will not grow. Your country will not grow because they are not there for the people. They are only there to put a smoke screen, like giving all car well washing, no roads, and they say they're buying cars for the people. You got a county of a district of 5 statutory districts. 99% of those towns, they have no access to car road. Car can go there. But Sonnyboy Noah said he buying car for students. The children in Kenya that did it when you carry car to no car, bicycle can't even go there. That you carry your BMW, you say you bought. Why? I don't know what these guys are thinking. The first thing is infrastructure development. It's economic empowerment of the people. Cars are byproduct of economic development. Once the people are employed, the roads are going, you get electricity going, jobs are around, you will not have Sonnyboy Noah buying old cars for the people. No. They'll buy their own cars. Their local economy will generate resources, and they can secure school buses for their children. But the mud, 14-wheeler truck getting buried in the mud, and you brought this thing here to go where? You can carry the thing to Sode. You can carry it to Tabawen. You're going to carry where? Kenya Wayne. Where you want to carry this thing? I know my towns there in Sinoe because I sat with the elders and the ancestors. I know I navigated throughout Sinoe County. I know those people. Where you can carry the car? It will break down. The same minute you put on the road will break down because the roads are terrible. Noah first needs to think about building our roads. That's what Noah is supposed to be thinking about first. Now, this brings me to the next lawmaker of Sinoe County. But before we do that, we want to say congratulations to the leaders of the SAPO, the Poor Development Organization in Liberia, led by Quiah Whlie. And they had their induction ceremony yesterday. We wish you guys the best. We wish you all the best. So hopefully your agenda that you have You will stick to it. You will make sure it comes to fruition. Yeah, we wish you the best. I mean, the theory that, oh, that old people lead you now over. I seen a picture of relatively young people. We're going to see what you're going to do. This one is not old people for the young people anymore. The old people are not in power anymore. While young men, Sonnyboy Noah, we're not seeing progress in Sinoe County. All right. Samson Wiah is relatively young as well. Couldn't Donkey is now old. He in late 50s, early 50s, if not middle. The old men will get over there that Chea and Romeo Quiah. So the people, I don't expect something new from them. But the Creighton Donkey, the Samson Wiah, I wanted something new, but I've not seen it. For Creighton Donkey, it was predictable. We know it for, it was predictable. He was a lawmaker, representative for 6 years. He didn't sponsor one bill, so I didn't expect anything for him when he becomes senator. Being senator does not change your mind. It does not give you ideas automatically. The office does not give you ideas. Once you, Liberia say chicken white, white, you can change the quarter. All right, so now the young people, you got the gavel in your hand. Let's see what you want to do. We are not going to just bash the political leaders, and you, the community leaders, you got to make an impact as well. So I wish you all the best. I'm looking up to you here in Liberia. We are here in the U.S. You need our help. Reach out to us. We work with different NGOs here. Reach out. Don't be afraid, because a lot of times people are afraid to aim high. We tend to aim low, and we'll be thinking about something that I'll let you go, what you call it. Guest house. How is it that your people don't get a house to live and build a house for guests? No, build a house for your people first. So you can't build a house for a guest and your people don't have a place to sleep. So somehow people thinking is just so strange. So we have to be aiming high when we want to build a guest house. Let's build a mall. Let's build a plaza. And we'll have guest house and let's build a resort, whatever you want to call it. And we'll get everything there in it. We shouldn't build a guest house and our people don't get a place to sleep. Okay? So let's start thinking big. When Donald Trump alone can build a tower, a whole tribal group can build a tower too. We can't afford to do that. We just have to get our act together. We got to have a plan. We have to have a vision. When the Arab people that are in the desert can change the desert into a modern cities in Dubai, in Saudi Arabia, and we have all these beautiful land, fertile land. I mean, everything is just wonderful here. We got the green land. I was in Jamaica at one time. The people surviving on tourism. And how the people survive, they don't have nothing good over there, but they're doing better than Liberia. So it is our mindset, the leaders. We have to think beyond our horizon. We got to go beyond. We shouldn't aim low. Let aim beyond, and beyond. Because when you drive, then you come to the second level. But when you aim low, where do you go? You go in the pit. You go in the ditch. So we urge the young leaders of SADO. Wish you all the best. ED2 is over there in Graduate Association. Wish you all the best. Wish Francis Claire the best. August, her time will be over. And we'll evaluate Francis Claire. What did she do for USA? Did she implement the plans she put in place? And we'll be doing all the analysis. But I want to say congratulations to the young people that took over the gavel in SADO. I also want to do a shout out to my co-host here on Voice of Sinoe, Sarah. Sarah celebrated her birthday, I think, yesterday. Sarah, I want to say happy, is that belated happy birthday. Okay, belated happy birthday. But the happy, it describes the birthday. So some people say happy belated. Belated birthday. Belated. We are not celebrating belated. It's a happiness we are celebrating. So I want to say happy birthday to you. We wish you many more happy returns. We also want to say congratulations to Isaiah Zarza, the son of Basilio Zarza. He graduated U.S. Army basic training. And want to say congratulations to the young man. It's a good path you're taking. Stay out of trouble. You can build yourself a decent career like your father. Basilio is now going around the globe, serving as diplomat for U.S. State Department. You know, so that's a good career path, and just stay there and be it. That what you want to do. Put your mind to it, and you can succeed. And also, we wish you want to say congratulations to Isaiah on this great milestone. Congratulations to him for completing the program. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about, I think, again, we're in Jamaica the gone time. We came home, we went as Americans, and we came back as Jamaicans. You know, we dressed as Jamaican citizens. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it was a nice career. I mean, vacation. My wife and I, we had a maximum fun over there. Yes, I got a wonderful wife. I can't trade up on nobody on planet Earth. You know, I got the queen. You know, so yeah, it was a birthday. We allocated the weekend, dedicated the weekend to her. Did some activities. You know, she loved the horsepower riding, especially in the water. She loves it. You know, it was fantastic. We went the first time, and she said, I won't go second round. Okay, I'll be there and do your video this time. And she was all excited, but I mean, that's good. You know, she felt good, and I'm happy, that at least I did something to put a smile on her face. And when we, returned at the airport, Philadelphia International Airport there. All right, now, before I go to the last thing here, you see, again, we have kakistocrats, the least qualified people. The worst that will get them in power in Liberia. So, I mean, they appear to be sophisticated. They wear these fancy suits and they put these ties on, these fancy ties on, and you see that, man, the guy knows everything. But Augustine Chea is going around and distributing money. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm talking about when the lower house was split, when the guys were fighting for 7 months. Within that time, Senator Augustine Chea was carrying bags of money around and dividing it among the people. All right, Senator Augustine Chea, we want to say thank you. At least for sharing with our people. But again, here is the problem. You have a county of, the last time I checked, whether the census is correct or not, the census has 150,000 human beings. All right. So you took, few like American dollars, US, they converted to Liberian dollars so it can be plenty, right? So they say there were 500,000 or whatever the figure was. And somebody did the math. All right. I think it was the young man, Henry Dagbe, did the math. And say, okay, let's do the math here. The 500,000 Liberian dollars that are selling to Augustine Chea, the guys are going around and celebrating. Let's do the math here. So the man did the math, the population, and the amount that Senator Chea gave. Guess how much each person get? $1, Liberian dollar, one. That was each person when he did a division. So it is nothing. $1 cannot buy you a cup of rice in Liberia. Liberian dollars, $1. It can't buy you anything. So Senator Chea, they go to our people and they fool them. They say they're carrying bags of money to the people. Okay. I'm in a country where they have the machine that can manufacture money. I've never seen the world richest man, Elon Musk, who worth $400 and some more billion. I've never seen this guy going around the community and dividing money around among the people. No, I've never seen that before. I've not seen Bill Gates. If he's not the third or the second world richest man, I've never seen going around and dividing money among the people. I've never seen the guy who owns Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, another billionaire, dividing money. The president of the United States, Trump, is a billionaire. I've never seen dividing money anywhere. I can go on and on. But again, I'm trying to figure out the mind of a Liberian man, especially those that say that they are educated people. You go around and divide money. Okay, why can we make this thing programmatic? Why can we find a program, all right, that would not be transitory? that will be revolving, right? Let's do a program that will be revolving. That will not end after the person spending $1. Okay? So all the law that Senator Chea can be preaching on Facebook, he goes back to the philosophy of people like Charles Lee, who are running against George Weah because his mother was in power, so they can take the country money from the bank and go divide and say they could fool the people. That the same philosophy that Charles Lee used in the past, and George Weah being George Weah that did not spend money or share money with people. The same philosophy that Thomas Fowler used when you are going against the law, and they carry money all in the neighborhood, they divide among the people. The law beat the man. Senator Chea did not learn anything from these guys. He thinks that this early campaign and carrying 500,000 Liberian dollars around with food and people to vote for him in 2029. So he is initiating his campaign for 2029. But Senator Chea, if he wants, he can go and empty the National Bank of Liberia. It is not going to save Chea from the wrath of the people of SADO County, because you are not done anything for our people. No, Senator Chea has not done anything to meaningfully impact our people in SADO County. No meaningful intervention, programmatic, some sort of program, some sort of law, some sort of legislation that will make an impact in the lives of nothing. We are not saying it. But after several months, they will go and share money among the people. You got to think the poor so hungry, so they work good for them to share money. Okay. You know what? When you are not in government, you are not sharing money before. So how can you are in government and you're sharing money? I mean, you get the magical tree. Once you get in government, and then you get a tree that manufactures money and they give it to you. But then you divide money among the people. No roads in SADO County. No roads. He built a school with no electricity in it, with no toilet in it, with no library in it, nothing whatsoever. Nothing. This thing is called school. But he go in the community and divide money. He rich man now. Okay. So every day when I think of SADO, I get dejected. I get very, very sad, because I'm not seeing a measure, an intervention, an initiative that will take our people from poverty. All the programs the guys have are programs that keep our people in poverty. That's the program they have. Because when you get a man $1, when he eats the $1, he goes back to the same condition. You have to find a panacea to the plight of the person as a leader. What can you do for this person to be independent? That's what we need right now. Give the people skills, give them quality skills and knowledge. Find a way to create jobs in the country. And you will not go around dividing money among the people. They will not come to you in the money and congregate in your office or in front of your office. No, they will not do that. But no, this is how these guys, they perpetuate themselves in power. That's how they stay in power, by the people worshiping them. So they don't want to empower the people. So that way you have Senator Chea now dividing money all over the place, going around dividing money. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about here is all about SADO County today. The last thing is also the representative of district number 2, SADO County, not Augustine, but Samson Wiah. This man right here. Samson Wiah recently took a yellow machine to SADO County. I don't know whether he rented it. I don't know whether he bought it. I don't know whether somebody donated it to him. No information to that effect. We just saw the man put a yellow machine on tow truck, whatever you want to call it, and transport it to SADO County. Is that a good thing? Yes. But again, I am confused about the way the government in Liberia operates. A lawmaker is now building roads, acquiring machines to build roads. I mean, okay, what is the job? What does the executive do? What does the executive branch of government, what is the executive doing when a lawmaker is securing machines to build roads? What is the government will have in Liberia? Do we have the separation of powers just in name? Or I don't know who is checking on who here. We want to, I personally want our roads to be built in SADO County. All right. And this is a good move by Samson Wiah. Getting machine to get a road modded. I mean, basically that's why it is not a paved road. You carry the machine to do the same thing that the band doing since 1847. Get it, the dead road going over and over. Go and the machine would put it, they cover the hole, and then it rains, and then it will be a water puddle, or it will be a mud, and then the machine. I mean, the same circle, the same vicious circle will be in since 1847 is the matter. So this our lawmaker of District Number 2, Samson Wiah, carried this machine to SADO County. District Number 2. But I want us to think about this critically here. We have to understand, Mr. Augustine Chea did not come to government as a rich man. He was a healthcare worker and stuff like that. But I mean, how is it that this guy is now getting a machine? Because I was doing a little research and see how much just a used machine of this one, how much it costs. Say, for example, I was doing a research. I did a research. This one is a used one, 2019. It costs like $122,740. Okay, so if you are doing a payment on it like a loan, it will be $2,547 a month. Okay, if you're doing that. There's another one here, relatively newer than the other one. But then I don't know. This is 2016, and this one costs $245,000. All right. When you're doing a loan or payment, that would be $5,085 a month. So, I mean, this guy, our lawmaker, obtained this. So I want to know, what is that a machine that was given by Public Works? If so, why the lawmaker is not telling us? Or, I mean, I have not seen the man leaving the country. I mean, had he left the country, I would say maybe he went to another country and contracted somebody and a company and they did a deal. Okay, what's the company? Which country? Man, the staggering thing about this whole machine, the acquisition of this machine by Representative Samson Wiah is the fact that it was acquired during the conflict in the House of Representatives. I mean, how is it that? Because all the money that I'm seeing, Chea were dividing money when the House was divided. Sonnyboy Noah were buying cars when the House was divided, when he was suspended. Quiah, I mean, I saw the children, they say he come in bail. He went to the library that Leo built, and he wants to build the same thing. Okay. I mean, he hasn't it's just mouth talk in Liberia. We call it mouth talk, right now. But how is it that in the miasma of conflict, that's when the guys they're talking about, they bring some of them buying cars, some of them getting yellow machines. I mean, how is it that when things were normal, they were not doing these things, but in the midst of conflict, a divided house, then they are doing all these things? Did they share money in the process? What happened during this conflict? I want to understand. How is it that overnight, Samson Wiah is getting yellow machine? Okay. It's one thing to carry a yellow machine to clear the trees from the road. That's one thing. But you still need a decent road if you want a serious contract, if you want service delivery. Then you need paved roads. You need 24-hour electricity that can. I'm talking about LEC. What is the Liberia expecting current? No, you need a power source that will power factories, manufacturing plants around the country. That sort of thing, you need a Marlin dam somewhere, dam that will generate power. We got solar, the sunlight. Can we harness the solar energy? Right now, my house, I'm using solar energy right now. Okay. I got the solar panel that I want to put here. So what can we do to empower the people? All right. I'm not seeing, so carrying a machine there and clearing the road, you can't do anything. We need trains to be crisscrossing across that country, from Lofa to Sinoe, from Buchanan to Nima County. We need trains to carry cargo from one point to another. The country is so small and so rich, but we don't have the visionary leaders that will ignite the creativity of the people. Like the people that Mao Zedong and Xi Jinping, they ignited the brain power of the Chinese, and the people now, they're independent, they are doing their own thing. Just the same way Tuareg is now igniting the brain power of the people of Burkina Faso. They are now producing food for themselves. We don't have something like that in Liberia. So carrying a machine to clear the road when it rains and it turns to mud, we need a systematic change in Liberia. This same old method that they were doing in the 70s, because when I was listening to President Boyka, I said, we need machine to put where they got the major holes then so machine can be there. I said, what? We are not serious. In 2024, 2025, somebody talking about bringing machines somewhere to cover hole and not talking about building state-of-the-art quota roads. Look at Jamaica. I want Jamaica to feed the coastal highway that we are talking about. The people got it. The people, it's an island. The roads are built nice. The electricity running. They get factories running. Oh, man. And here we are. Yes. The machine that Mr. Samson Wiah carry over there, do we have people trained to maintain the machine when it breaks down? Or when it breaks down, that's the end of it? You got to go maybe pay money to foreigners to come and fix it. So we need these basic technical skills to empower. And that's why, I just still don't get it. How we just doing the same old Methuselah things. And we're not changing the methodology, the approach. We're not changing the approach. You need a state-of-the-art technical school in Sinoe County. Or what you call community college over there that got no edifice of its own. It's just in name. You need state-of-the-art technical college in each of the counties, sophisticated, to give our children the skills so that when something we carry the machine, then when it breaks down, he does not have to look for foreigners to come and fix it. Or he does not have to go somewhere else to get the parts. The parts can be manufactured right there in Liberia. No. But, Liberia, like Ellen Johnson said, Lisa, Liberia is a conundrum inside a paradox. That's something for you to process. Just process down and process it. A conundrum inside a paradox. Okay? When you get down, just define each other word. Conundrum. Paradox. A conundrum inside a paradox. Just define the words and it makes sense of it later. That's what Liberia is right now. But I think we can move from in the paradox. We can move from in the conundrum. This conundrum and the paradox, they were created by the political leaders, the people that don't mean well for the country. So they created paradoxes and they created the different conundrums so they can bamboozle, so they can fool the people, so they can keep the people on this umbilical coil of poverty. Yeah, so the people continue to suck on the pacifier of poverty, so they can continue to drink from the fountain of poverty while they are wallowing in or meandering in luxury, in affluence. That it's all about them opulence. They want them living a good life. So we got a lawmaker that carry a machine. We don't know where the machine came from. We don't know how much the machine costs. What the person that gave it to him, what does the person or the company that gave it to him, what does the company want in return? Nothing. Nothing at all. No idea. No idea. What is the contract between? We know that Mr. Samson Wiah does not have manufacturing company. He does not have bulldozer manufacturing company. So you can say, oh, maybe I told one of my bulldozers. Who gave it to you? How much did you buy it? If so, how much was it? Where did you get the money from? We're talking about corruption. So we need people to come clear to us. We need to become. We don't want anything that will cause us more harm than good. Because when the machine will cause us more harm, because when it just plow the street, and then later on it breaks down, we go back to square one, the same thing. So I want to see something different, but I'm not seeing it in the leaders of Sinoe County, Liberia as a whole. And I think some of us, we need to go on that ground to start a real revolution of freedom. But as it is right now, we are done. Our lawmaker dividing money. They're going around sharing money all over the place. The other guy buying bulldozer. We don't know where the money coming. Where is the money coming from? Where is he getting it from? No explanation. And people are just sinking and clapping. Okay. Did he steal it? Okay. If he didn't steal it, did he buy it? Who did he buy it from? Was it given by Public Works and Ministry of Public Works? If so, okay, good thing. But give us some low background information. Did he buy it? How much it costs? We cannot give any information. Yeah, but I think it's better than what Sonnyboy Noah is doing. I think the guys would not. I don't see it as a major change. We need bridges, modern bridges, not wooden bridges, or carry the machine there to pull a wood stake, build wooden bridge. It can make us competitive. When I get from here to Pennsylvania right now, if I want to go to Pennsylvania, no obstacle on the road. The road is paved. I can go any speed, but I can't because the police will pull you over. But everything is just working smoothly. A country that is 177 years old, and we still don't have roads. We still don't have water. We can't feed ourselves. No medical facility. When people are sick, they go pray. When you're a politician, you get on the plane and fly out of the country. No infrastructure in the country to cater to the people. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we're ending the show for today. Let me see some of your comments that came in here. Those of you that stay with me up to this point, I want to say thank you. Hey, Vera, how you doing? Welcome back to the U.S. I need to call you to get update from Liberia and see what Sonnyboy Noah is doing in our district. You were on the ground at going time. Mr. Marlin, want to say thank you for following the show. Doc, I'm watching from my Police Academy Junction resident. Doc, keep up your journalism and keep updating the Liberian populace. That's Airport Esoteric. I'm really suggesting to you that you make yourself available one day to appear on Spoon TV or Talk. I don't know what the difference. I don't mind. It's still the same internet I'm on, right? If I have the opportunity, no, definitely I don't mind going on Spoon Talk to propound my view. I can. It's not a difficult thing to go on Spoon Talk. So congratulations, Madam Poan, Hallmarks, Unity, Strategic Planning for Grand Jide, all hands on deck. Thanks, Mr. Chea. Who here again, watching from Johnsonville this evening. Very interesting topics on this. We are observing and patiently listening, brother. Thank you. Then Stanley said, please, the amount Honorable Noah, Alice Noah gave yesterday to the newly leadership, less basic gentlemen. I don't know. I don't know how much he gave yesterday. If you can share that with me, that's fine. But again, giving donation here and there, that's what I call political donation, right? That's it. It's nothing. It's just political donation because he wants to be re-elected. So a man who is not working is now going around and donating. He has not gotten his salary yet, but I don't know where the brother is taking the money from. Yes, I mean, I'm here. If I don't get paid every 2 weeks, I don't get money. Except if I want to go into my saving, which I don't want to do. But Sonnyboy Noah, the guy has not been working for 7 months, but the man going around donating and buying cars and buying cell phones for people. Are like, okay, the man is a magician. The man is an illusionist. Doing some kind of abracadabra to generate extra money somewhere. But money is difficult to get, but I don't know how the brother is getting it easily over there. But hey, this too is Liberia. That's what they say, right? Yeah, but that being said, guys, I want to say thank you so very much for following this edition of Voice of Sinoe. We'll be back here again next Thursday to say more. I want to say congratulations to Madam ED2 on her election as president of the Grand Judges Association, or she was the president-elect of Grand Judges Association in Americas. We want to say thanks to Gilman and Slew for participating, but I thought Gilman screwed up by resigning and saying he doesn't want to be part of the organization again, but he wants to be president or whatever position he wants to be. He wants to occupy in Liberia to be the leader of all Liberians, but he cannot be a leader of the Grand Judges Association in Americas. He's running away from Grand Judges Association. I just say that is not that's kind of a little weird, But we want to say thanks to Gilman. I want to say again thanks to ED2 and the team. Congratulations on your victory. We wish you all the best. The job you started. We look forward to seeing more. I want to say belated happy birthday to my wife. Yeah, she's having fun there. Went to Jamaica. She loves the beast and she loves to ride that. Yes, it was cool. I mean, we'll get time again. We want to fly to another country. So the guy can say, oh, using your money to build Liberia. Sonnyboy Noah, I don't want to build a road. I will plow wood my hair. I will take the steel rod and carry on build my roads. That's the bare minimum I want in Liberia. Build the roads. Make sure electricity running in the country. I'll be able to navigate and get around. I mean, if you don't even want to get water, I'll find a way to. Once we can navigate, because one citizen cannot build the roads. That's why we give the resources to the government, to the leaders to build roads, to just do the bare minimum. All right. That's why in China, you know what they call the commanding height. The commanding heights, the government controls that the banks, the mining, all the major resources, the government controls it because the government uses the resources allocates to the people so that they build their roads, they put it into technology, they do research and different things, That's what we want. I want government to build house for me. But how can I want to go to my village? I don't want to go build house in Morovia, everybody. I want to go and build my house in the village and be communicating with the elders and the ancestors. That's what I want to do. But how can I do it? I don't want to, I can't go be carrying the stuff on my head, or I take a vehicle there, it breaks down and it costs me more money. Come on. I just want a guy to just build the roads. That's what we need. Build the roads. Get some power going on 24/7. Stuff like that. And the people who make their farm, they'll be able to transport their produce from one point to another. They can do that. But the guys are just so selfish. Since 1847. So look at Tuareg right now. When the man said he made a plan now to be building 5,000 kilometers of road every year. 5,000. Now, how much that young man is allocated every year? So in no time, Burkina Faso will be industrial. La Place will be all the roads to be passing. 5,000 every kilometer of roads every year. That's what we call ambitious and somebody who has vision for the country. But we got leaders that put in the money in their pocket. You look at the budget of your country, you know where the problem is. Because you look at a vice president got more money than the president. All the different things going on in the country. That's where your problem is. That being said, guys, I want to say thank you so much. I want to say thanks to Women Frank. Thanks for following. Spengler. The man fancy name Spengler. Man, how you doing? Long time, buddy. Thanks for following the show. Dave Tiawala, thanks for following. Stanley Paulson, thanks for following. Vera, again, thanks for following. Claro, thanks for following. Jella, thanks for following. Mr. Sia, thanks for following. I think I recognize Stanley. Those are the people I'm seeing right now. Yes, I'm seeing Raymond, thanks for following the show. That's how I'm doing it for today. I want to say thank you so very much, guys. We'll catch you again next Thursday on Voice of Sinoe, to delve into more, to go deeper into more shows on Voice of Sinoe. Yeah, we'll do more for you. All right. So thank you. AC Geishas, thanks for following the show. I really appreciate your presence as well. We'll see you guys next Thursday. All right. I hope you're doing well and see your school going fine with you over there. All right. That's what we need. We need the knowledge so that, but the irony about Liberia, the people get the knowledge, and when they come there, then they'll be the worst, and that's the problem. Instead of using the knowledge to transform the country, the people use the knowledge to exploit, and that's what the problem is. So it's one thing to get the knowledge, it's another thing to appropriately use the knowledge to transform the lives of the people like Tuare is using his education right now. All right, guys, I want to say thank you to all of you again. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm doing the same thing here. Where is my music? I'm playing ED2 here. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right, we did our best to bring ED2 to power to make sure that she will take care of Grand Judge as I'm fighting right now to get a right leader for SADO County so that people can get the services, the right services, and not all the smoke screens, Chea and Sonnyboy and Donkey and all the guys. They are still joking. I don't see any meaningful program in SADO County that will change. I want to see a program that will take and say, you know what, we set a goal of taking, say, for example, 4,000 people from out of poverty every year, or 5,000, something like that. Or we'll set a goal of every year we're creating the X number of jobs for people to get high quality paying jobs, something like that. But as of now, carry old buses and with no car road there. I don't know. Creighton Donkey carry the buses over there. They're not working anymore. Sonnyboy Noah did not learn anything from that. All right, guys, that's how we're doing it for today. I want to say thank you so much for joining Voice of SADO ESOTERIC, coming to you from.
Alonso near Liberia, Meo, and ICC. What? Arrange $100 Aragasi. Petit Jaji, planning your way. Get away, outside, Yabri. I get for you. I your boy, yeah, your boy. Nyongwa matie, nekira poiseo. Ayoboipo, yeah, ayoboipo. Ineza